Good afternoon, Kettleland. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We continue to follow the showers and thunderstorms western parts of central and south central South Dakota. Sioux Falls also seeing a couple of showers move through early this afternoon. That will be the trend as we do go through the afternoon hours. Temperatures are in the 60s, cover central and eastern Kettleland. We do have 50-degree weather in the western South Dakota. So our forecast for today, mostly cloudy. We'll continue to watch the showers and thunderstorms move through, some which may contain some locally heavy rainfall. More details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in Kettleland.
Live from Kettleland Media Group, midday in Kettleland.
The weather is preventing people from making a splash at Sioux Falls pools. How the facilities prep with last-minute weather changes coming up.
Donald Trump is now a convicted felon. I'm Michael George outside Trump Tower in Manhattan with his reaction and what's next for the former president campaigning to return to the White House.
Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. First off, we're keeping an eye on a CBS special report with President Joe Biden. We're monitoring it and bringing you updates as needed. This midday, locally, a man has been indicted on federal charges in connection to a shooting nearly 2 years ago in Pine Ridge. Clayton Fire Thunder is charged with assault with a dangerous weapon, assault resulting in serious bodily injury, and using a firearm in a violent crime. According to court documents, Fire Thunder is accused of shooting Nivelle Quickbear on September 15th of 2022. A second person, Mario Waters, is also charged in the case, accused of giving a false statement. Waters originally told the FBI that Fire Thunder didn't have a gun at the time of the shooting. One of the escaped inmates we first told you about yesterday is back in custody. The Department of Corrections says Adam Poorbear was arrested this morning and taken to the Pennington County Jail. Poorbear and another inmate, Ryan Shot with Arrow, left the Rapid City Minimum Center without authorization on May 29th. Shot with Arrow is still on escape status. If you see him, call police. A second student from the Uvalde Foundation for Kids organization has been hospitalized after participating in a hunger strike, according to the foundation. The strike demands South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem apologize over her comments regarding Native American youth. The foundation says several protesters have vowed to fast until Noem apologizes to tribes. The foundation says it has received no comments from Noem's office. Dr. Victor A. Lopez Carmen is an enrolled member of the Crow Creek Sioux tribe that's headquartered in South Dakota. He just graduated from Harvard Medical School, and tonight we're going to share with you what he has planned for his future.
Up until this point, it's felt like I've been in a loading phase, a learning phase, delayed gratification, and now I can actually, as a doctor, start putting this to work for the betterment of my communities, and I'm so excited.
Much more from him in My Eye on Kettleland tonight, when you'll also hear from the Dean of Students at Harvard Medical School. Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation has 8 outdoor aquatic centers, pools, splash pads, and spray parks scattered throughout the city. The pools will officially open for the season in less than an hour and will be fully staffed with lifeguards. The recreation program coordinator for aquatics says the lifeguards have been training outdoors for the past few weeks.
Practicing their emergency procedures, learning rotations, getting to know each other, doing some activities where they're doing some team bonding activities where they learn to get along with each other, trust each other, because lifeguarding is not a one-man pony show. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
The outdoor pools in Sioux Falls are open at 1 p.m. daily this summer, while the spray parks open at 11 a.m. We'll tell you what it takes to open the pools for the season tonight on Kettleland News. Well, we'd like to have good pool weather, wouldn't we, Scott?
Yeah, not ideal, is it? We just had a shower move through the Sioux Falls area, and we still have some rain trying to fall in central and northern Sioux Falls. Things will continue to be scattered as we go through the afternoon hours, and anything that does develop may contain some locally heavy downpours. You do see a couple of those areas, maybe in the northwestern Iowa. One to the north and northeast of Canton. That is slowly moving to the north. May have some heavy downpours with that at the moment. And I really expect this area to fill in here across northwestern Iowa with our rain for the afternoon. This is our Huron radar. You see a couple of showers to the west and north of Huron. They do extend into the Chamberlain area and just to the east of Winter. And our wall radar picking up on a couple of very light showers across western South Dakota. Those are moving to the northeast. I do want to focus on southeastern Kettleland this afternoon because anything that develops today will contain periods of heavy rain. And you can see that as we go through the afternoon hours, it really starts to paint things in across southeastern South Dakota, in the Minnesota and northwestern Iowa, straight through the evening hours. And then during the overnight, a lot of that moves to the east. Temperatures range from the 40s in Custer. We have 46 degrees to 73 in Spencer, Iowa. We have 67 in Sioux Falls, 66 Aberdeen, and 60 in Pierre. So our forecast today showing temperatures in the 60s and 70s for afternoon highs. Tonight will fall to the 40s and 50s. We'll watch the showers and thunderstorms exit the area as we go through the early part of tonight. And then tomorrow's looking mostly sunny to partly cloudy. There may be a couple of isolated showers or storms found in south central South Dakota, I would say during the afternoon. Otherwise, expect dry skies and light winds. Storms come back on Sunday, and we'll have those details coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Scott. Former president and now convicted felon Donald Trump is insisting he did nothing wrong after a New York jury found him guilty of all the charges in his so-called hush money trial. Michael George reports from outside Trump Tower, where the presumptive GOP presidential nominee spoke.
Donald Trump is vowing to fight on, a day after a guilty verdict made him the first former president and presumptive Republican presidential nominee to be a convicted felon.
This is a scam. There's a rigged trial. It shouldn't have been in that venue. We shouldn't have had that judge.
12 Manhattan jurors deliberating for more than 11 hours over 2 days found Trump guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records related to a payment made to adult film star Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election to keep her quiet about an alleged sexual encounter.
The only voice that matters is the voice of the jury, and the jury has spoken.
Trump's lawyer Todd Blanche said the trial was flawed from the start.
Because of everything around the lead up to this trial, it made it very difficult for the jury to evaluate the evidence kind of independent of what they knew coming in.
Trump could face prison time, but many legal experts say that's unlikely.
I don't see personally him being sentenced to prison time. I personally think there will be heavy fines and some sort of heavy probation.
Sentencing is set for July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention. An early voter reaction appears split along party lines.
I don't think he got a fair trial.
I don't think it changed how I would vote in November.
Boo-hoo. I'm so sorry, Trump supporters. We're losing, so do you.
The Trump campaign says it raised nearly $35 million in the hours following the verdict.
If Trump does become president again, he can't give himself a pardon in this case because this was a New York State conviction, not a federal one. Still